Okay, guys. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, teacher.
So, today's class, we're going to talk about the robot and how to solve problem, okay, with the coding system, right? So, before we start, let's us talking about some of the things that you already know, or the class that you already we talking about first. So, let me check your understanding of something first, okay? So, can anybody tell me the first block, what is it? What is the first block?
The start button.
It is start, right?
Yeah.
So what happened when you use this block?
It will run the program.
Run the program, right? The program will start, right? So what about the second one? The second one with the blue with the wheel.
It's how
many speed?
the speed of the motor.
The speed of the motor, right? The more number it is, the more speed it's
The
going to
higher
right?
speed.
So which one is the motor? Can you explain to me? Yeah, that's the motor, right? So if you increase the speed, it's going to run faster, right?
Yeah.
So what about next one then? Now,
It's a motor. It's like it's the thing that you're supposed to like make it run the motor run.
So you make the motor run, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about next one on top of that?
It's a
Who
loop.
else can answer this? What it is? What it is?
Play a game.
It's a loop, right? It's a loop to play it again, do it over again, right? So it's like you choose the block and put this in this one, put the loop in, it's gonna run over and over again, right?
Yeah.
All right, what about next one?
It's
What
a
is?
sensor.
Yeah, the sensor, right? What is a sensor compared to our body? Hands?
It's eyes.
Eyes, yeah. Because you can see, right? You can know the distance, right? What about the last one?
A
What is it?
Button.
A button.
to
Which
stop.
part of it?
This one.
So what happened if you use this block?
It will stop all.
Stop all the thing, right? It will stop all the thing. All right, so now that's all the things, all the blocks that we already know. We just talk about it again. So now we're going to talk about the situation. What we going to solve today, okay, Teacher All
right, so I have a situation for you guys, right? I have a mask that's reusable. That means I can use it again and again. See, this mask, after today, garbage. But I have a reusable mask,
Yeah, like this one.
all right, like Teacher Tui has. Now, let's just say one day Teacher Tui, achoo, or he, very nasty, and he has all these germs in the mask. But he wants to reuse the mask. It's his reusable mask. How do you clean the mask to take away all the germs and all the nasty stuff that's inside?
You know how to clean it. Have any idea?
What do you guys think? If I was to sneeze right here, achoo,
When you sneeze,
or cough, or anything.
Yeah.
Or even when you spit, when you talk, sometimes you spit, and sometimes spit comes out of your mouth and then your mask gets dirty. How would you clean your
sometimes
mask?
a germ from like outside.
Yeah.
So how to clean it? How to clean it? Do you have any idea? How to
You can put it in an ozone box or like use this robot.
Put it in an ozone box? Okay.
Okay,
Or
what else?
use this robot. Okay.
clean it? Bess, do you have any idea how to clean it?
Gigi said we could put it in an ozone box or we could use this robot. You have another idea?
Put it in the sun.
Put it in the sun?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one. What about you, Marlon? What do you think we can do?
We could turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Okay.
Which light is this? What is that called?
It's a UV light, but we use
UV.
like normal light to pretend it's a UV light because UV is really dangerous.
Oh, why is it dangerous? Because
because
Because it can
light.
kill germs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Maybe it can also kill you.
Well, I hope not.
Since we're talking about the UV light, right? So now let's watch some video about how to use the UV light to kill all the germs.
Or
So anyways, back to showing you the operations. So right now I have a mask in here that I'm doing destructive testing on, and you see these little stripes on the plastic piece. I'm marking it every time I run it through the cycle because the UV will actually damage the material this is made out of. I'm checking to see if the elastic is wearing at all, and if the mask itself is starting to become part of the fashion. So what I'm going to do is after I figure out where that happens at is we'll know that we can't safely run this for about 1/4 of that many cycles because the actual filter material will break down the UV. But anyways, back on to showing you the operation. I have safety goggles that block UVC and I have gloves on to protect my skin. Actually bypass the safety switch. So let me go ahead and turn this guy on. Normally with the door closed, everything turns off because the safety switch is enabled. But let's go ahead and bypass that safety switch. You can see the mask rotates by the lights. And I think the UVC is actually missing the camera, so this one's putting in here. So you can see the UV bulbs are running. So if you guys have any questions about how this box is built or anything along those lines, if I am pretty busy, you can just leave a question in the comment section and I'll try and get back to you as long as it's a good question.
so you guys saw that box that he had?
Yeah.
That's how dangerous a UV light is. That you need gloves, you need aluminum foil. That is very dangerous.
And why can't he record the video if it's really dangerous?
That's a good question.
So you might wear some protection, like gloves and like suit that can protect the UV light. But
So-
if you're exposed to UV light for a short time, it's okay. But for a long time, it can hurt your skin.
Okay.
If it's short time, it's okay. It's like you're walking outside, UV light, it's okay. But you walk outside for 1 hour, it's going to be burned your skin, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you went to the beach, right? When you go to the beach, when you go
Yeah.
play, right? So right now, let's talk about how the video shows you how to clean the mask.
Remember the question I asked you guys earlier? If the mask got dirty, how will we clean it? We got the answer.
In the video, they put like some UV sticks and they put it in the box and they spin the mask around.
Okay. Like let's say they put it under the sun. The sun has the UV light, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing that can help you kill all the germs, right? So what else? What you guys planning to do to kill all the germs on the mask? You use the machine, right? You use the
Yeah.
robot, right?
You use UV light.
Okay. So now we're talking about the robots and all the stuff. How to make the robot works?
Open the light first.
Can we just open the light and that's it?
No.
How do we do this?
We need to write the program.
Yeah, we need to code the program first. How to code the program. So now, on this step, you guys going to code all the program for the robot to operate. All right. So now it's your turn to design how to do it. Okay? It's your turn how to design. So right now you have the iPad, and DT you have the MacBook here just to show our guests here. So Bess and Marlin, you have all the design, right? So can you show me? Can you show to everybody to see what is the code?
A little closer than 5 centimeters.
And
Wait, which way is it going? Okay.
okay,
And next, the
Let's do this.
motor speed. Next is motor speed. Is one how speed that is control.
yeah.
And this loop, it needs to do all 180 times.
180 times. So it's going to spin very fast.
That sounds
fast
very
or slow?
fast. That sounds very fast. 180 times.
Because the UV can do the mass to 5 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes.
All right. So Marlin, what is your part? Do you plan any parts of this? Do you plan any part of this? Can you tell me which part that you plan? So this is the part that you design. So what is it?
It is when you want to stop it. Stop it.
When you want to stop all the process, right? Okay.
So when you
Is this one the sensor? The blue one?
it will stop all.
Oh, it's you click it, right? All right. So how these things work? Can you tell me?
First one is clean. And next, we can use how many times do we actually need to spin?
We have to turn it on.
Because yesterday we calculated.
On 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yes, 3 minutes.
How much?
Okay.
How many times is it going to spin in 3 minutes? Well, Bess said 180. Should we do 180? Is that going to be very fast? Why don't you just try to type in the number? Click it. You lazy.
Oh, we have to link it.
Wait. 180 needs to be the loop because you're gonna spin 180 times. And how many seconds do we spin?
How many seconds per minute?
Oh, it's slow. It's very slow.
Yes, because the UV needs to.
How many seconds per minute? How many?
It will. It will.
Wow.
It can be like.
So that's it?
Yes. And this bottom, it will stop all when we click that.
Okay.
I can't remember the calculation. Click part first.
Do you know the calculation for this?
Okay.
No, but there's actually
Alright.
a time that the UV light stick will kill all the germs.
So it's gonna spin around.
But this is just an example, so we can just kind of use a number.
When it stops 180 times, it will
You
stop.
need to also put
Oh, it's gonna spin around for 180 times?
Yes.
And it will stop. Oh, okay.
This one is one time.
Okay. So this one is one, count as one. It's gonna be 1, 2. So you,
No, this one is one time.
okay.
Oh, the first one's for the speed, right?
All right.
Am I?
So you
This one is how many
move
times?
180 times.
The second one's for how many times?
Right? Okay. And why 180? Why?
Because the UV can do the math 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes.
Yes.
So you hear that, Gigi? You hear what Beth said?
Oh, so in 3
The
minutes.
UV light can clean the mask in 3 minutes.
I know that.
So
I don't.
when you put it,
180, he said.
so
Yeah,
you order
this is the loop. We do it
But when we need to
180
use
times.
math,
We're talking about how fast?
Huh?
You want to know how fast?
and it will
How
stop.
fast? I don't know, but
And is it
this
clean
one
now?
we can't really
Yes.
like.
It's clean now.
It's
All right.
simple block, so we
now let's
understand it.
take a look at it.
But they don't really have that much option.
All right.
So this is only how far it can be.
All right. But I think we should make it faster, no?
The code that I'm doing. So when the sensor sees
Uh huh.
anything get closer to the sensor,
Yep.
less than 5, it will, the motor will spin for 1 second and stop for 1 second.
Yes.
Because I'm not sure how many is this supposed to be.
Well, it's gonna keep running. So what about you put a light here and the master say, is it too far? Is it too far? Can you put it closer? You put a sound in it. So now, since we've finished all the things, right? We finished all the process of making the robots now. We got the outcome of this machine, the robot that can kills all the germs with the UV lights. So now I'd like all of you to present how it works to Teacher Joel.
Pretend
Okay.
that I know nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one we need to put the mask in here.
Okay.
And next you can use the hand put in this one.
Put on what?
In this eye.
So remember, you gotta explain to me like I'm an alien, okay? I come from a different world. I know nothing. You have to tell me where I put my hand. What is this called? Tell me everything.
Okay, this is called sensor. You can use your hand to put in here. It's like motion sensor.
Okay. So if I put my hand in front of it, it knows that my hand is in front of it.
Yes.
Okay.
This one will start.
All right. So should I try? Can I try? How far?
5 centimeters. 5 centimeters.
I'm an alien. So what is 5 centimeters? Like this?
Yeah.
This is 5 centimeters?
Yeah, it's less than 5 centimeters.
Oh, less than 5 centimeters.
And there, right over there, it's our emergency button when we have the emergency, you can press on the button and the button and all the program will stop.
All right.
Mm.
Yes, you can put it up.
So why? Tell me what is it doing? Why is it going so slow?
It's going so slow because the UV light is supposed to have time to kill the germs. This is not real UV light, but it's a simulation.
So how much time does a real UV light need to effectively? 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Going this slow?
Yeah.
So what if it goes faster? How many time will it need? Do you know?
If it goes faster, it will need more time.
Okay. So 3 minutes is done. What's next? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to use it?
Are we ready to use it? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But this is light, not UV.
So this we can't use. All right.
So this is the product that you made, right?
Yeah.
This is the thing you made. The robot can kill the germs with the UV light. Yeah, it's supposed to be UV light, right? So, what did Teacher Joel talk to you about? What did he ask you?
He asked us
About?
the program.
Yeah, but before that, before we do the program,
The way to kill germs.
yeah. Where's the germ from?
From people. Everywhere.
Yeah.
That wasn't the question I asked.
Yeah.
You didn't ask it?
the mask that we can reuse.
Yeah.
That like Teacher Tui has. And if I sneeze into it, not other people, me. If I sneeze into it, I get my mask dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I do that? Remember?
Yeah.
20 minutes ago?
So, the thing is, we start with if I had a mask and I sneeze inside my mask, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
We start with the problem. When we have the problem, what else do we do? When we have problem, what do we do?
We solve it.
We solve it. But how do we solve it?
We solve it by making an invention which is a robot that has a UV stick, and the mask thing right over here is spinning, so both sides of the mask get clean.
All right. So we start with number one. We have a problem, right?
Yeah,
Then after we have a problem, we need to find the solution, right?
yeah.
But can we just come up with the solution?
No,
What do we do?
we need to make a research.
Yeah, we can research or we can
Huh?
we can plan it, right?
Oh, plan.
We have to plan it first, how to do it, right?
Yeah.
And then after we plan, what do we do?
After we plan it, we make it.
Make it, and if it works at the first time,
No.
so you have to,
Try it again.
yeah, you have to try it again. So first of all, you have a problem, then you plan, and then you
Work.
work, and when you work, you have to try it, right?
Yeah.
Try it, and when you try it, if it works, it's good. But if it's not, what are you gonna do?
Try it again.
Yeah, solve it, try it again, right? Then when you find out the way to create it, to code it, what do you do next?
If we find a way to code it, the next thing we do is you try it with the robot.
So when you find the code, you create the robot, right? And here's the code. The product you have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is how we work with the coding and robot things, right? We find the problem and then we find a way to solve the problem,
Yes.
right? And we cannot just come up with the solving problem. We have to plan and try it over and over again, right?
Yeah.
That's right, that's true. Now you learn it, right? It works with everything. It works with everything. Okay? All right.
You're like mesmerized with this. Just spinning. Just keep
Spinning
on
around,
spinning.
around, right? Spinning.
If you guys were to sell this right now, how much would you guys sell it for? How many baht?
You're gonna make money.
I will sell it for
Gotta give me a good price, Gigi. Give me a good price. Oh, you should have known.
Just
Just a guess.
yeah, just guess. Money.
Bangkok Hospital wants to buy this
Yeah.
product right now, today. They need it.
If you want to sell it to the hospital or a factory, for how many baht?
1,000.
1,000 baht. That's it? Oh. What about you, Marlon?
1 million baht.
See, now you're going crazy.
999.
999.
10,000.
Oh, 10,000.
10,000.
Okay. What about you, Marlon?
830.
830.
Because guys, you're only thinking about mask, but what about the bed sheets, clothes, gloves, pillows?
Just make it bigger. Make a bigger one.
Make a big one, sell it for more money, make bank, and then give teacher Joel some money, okay?
All right, guys. That's the class for today. Congratulations, you have the production. That's very, very good. Excellent, you guys. Okay? See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.